In today's video, I want to talk about 10 reasons why you're inconsistent in Rainbow Six Siege. This is a common issue. When you are playing super good one game, slamming everyone, but when it comes to next game, you just become absolutely garbage. It can be different days, like one day you are clutching every round, but the next day you're dragging your team down. So without wasting time, let's talk about why you are inconsistent and how can you fix it. Obviously, the first one is going to be how much you play the game. I mean, from the name we can tell, consistency. How often do you play and for how long? Do you have breaks within your gaming sessions because of school, work, and etc? Or no, you're definitely not touching grass and you only play Siege. This is just for everyone. When you take a break, your mind and muscle memory just gets to this unprepared stage. So on the weekend when you're off school and you decide to play Siege, everything seems kind of new to you. People swing you, see for you from below, and a lot more, but you're not predicting any of those plays. Or your mechanics are way off. So how do we fix it? My suggestion is to play at least a couple of T-hunts or one standard game every day. This only takes like 20-30 minutes of your time, so you don't have to spend your time playing games when you have more important things to do. But at least you're keeping yourself prepared with mechanics or just how you should play. Second reason is your mindset. Mindset is everything in life, so if you're feeling just a bit down or not excited to play Siege, you're gonna play terribly. There's been a lot of times where I'm distracted to something else or not feeling hyped to play the game, and yet that doesn't go well. I probably end up with 3 kills and 6 deaths. On the opposite side, if I'm really feeling it, then nothing can stop me. So if you're the type of person that playing games can clear your head, then go on and have fun. But if not, then don't touch the game. Now, these were all about things outside of gaming. Maybe you get tilted in-game or someone starts trash talking you and your vibe gets completely destroyed. Well, yeah, that also makes you go negative and lose your focus. My suggestion is just to turn off the chat, give callouts to your team, and if anyone starts arguing with you, just talk to him calmly. And if he acts like a wind-up monkey, then mute him. Easy peasy. Number 3 is your playstyle. Your playstyle might be actually good, but then next game you find yourself struggling against your enemies. Well, in Siege you want to adapt based on the operators or different playstyles. You can't always run around and win in the first 1 minute because they just hold you down. So you want to change the way you play and slow down sometimes, or the opposite. When you think about it, most of the times you face these situations. First game you played, the enemy team is just lost. You push in, get some kills, open the wall, no hard breach denial, and it's just easy game. But next game you can't even enter the building. They're banded or K'd on the wall, so you have to go below and take care of the utility. So it's not running in and farming the kills anymore. Now you have to think more, come up with some strategies, cut off some angles, so you can counter the players you're playing against. Number 4 is the maps. Some maps you're good at and some maps you hate and don't want to play. Well, let me tell you something. There comes a time when you're forced to play the maps you hate and your teammates are actually super good on the shitty maps, but you're not. So you end up with 0 kills and drag the team down. I've been playing Siege for a long time and yes, there are some maps I don't like, but that doesn't mean I don't know the angles or where to push from or how to position myself. I also don't complain all the time when we get that map, so I suggest if you have a problem with, let's say, Night Heaven or Outback, just play a couple of T-hunts on them, watch some YouTube videos. And trust me, that hate feeling will just go away and you stop being inconsistent. Moving on to next reason of your inconsistency, I want to mention not warming up. This just happened to me a few days ago. So the first 2 days, me and my duo warmed up for like 30 minutes. We did 2-3 free-for-all with different guns and I won one of them and he won the other one. We got into game and we were dropping double digits every single game. I was clutching one round and he was clutching the other one. Like it was actually insane how unstoppable we were. But here comes the interesting part. One day we are in a rush, so we decide to just skip the warm-up part and get into game. Thinking with ourselves that this will be just easy game, but no. First game I remember was like 3-3, next game I was 3-4, negative KD, and next game I was just dying all the time. And yes, we didn't win any games. So take warming up seriously. Your mind gets ready for swings. You play against different guns and speeds. You have to focus on your positioning and mechanics all at the same time. So when you get into game, you become a beast. Reason number 6 is quick fixes. A lot of you are dealing with being inconsistent, but how you want to fix it is not right. And those are actually why you are inconsistent in the first place. A common example is changing sense like every week. I'm good with changing sense every month maybe, but not every week. You're getting used to something, you're learning and adapting, but just when you're ready to master it, you change it. Everything takes time. You won't achieve good aim or mechanics by just 1 week. Also, some of you think because you didn't get kills, you should change your sense. No, it can be 100 different things why you win 0 kills. In Siege, we have movement, peeking, positioning, utility play, maps, and so many other things rather than aim. So please stop doing 2 things. First one is to change your sense too much, and second is to play Kovacs, aim lab, shooting range. At least don't over practice. Have a short routine for yourself and stick to it, and you will see the improvement by 2 weeks. Number 7 is bad habits. You might do stupid things in the round or have bad habits that get you killed and you think you're inconsistent. Well, yeah, those habits can lead to getting less kills in one game, which makes you inconsistent, but that's not the case always. Some of you crouch spam a lot or lean spam. Some others overpick too much or forget to use their utility. The important thing is to get rid of them. How? Well, best thing you can do is to know what your bad habits are. Write them down or record your gameplays. See what was the reason you died in that round and find the fix for it. For crouch spamming, I get into T-hunt and unbind my crouch key or just remind myself to not crouch. If you have a problem with overpeaking, you need to remind yourself that overpeaking so far got you killed, rather than getting kills, so it's better to chill down and hold a passive angle. Identify your habits, find a fix for them, and just when you're in-game, remind yourself of those. It's just getting better at the game. Reason number 8 is very simple. We talked about mindset, and this is kinda related but different. You might be excited to play Siege, you sit down, join Discord to play, and you're happy. There's no negativity, but you're tired. You came home from school or work, you've been outside playing football or whatever, and now you want to look at the monitor and play Rainbow Six Siege. Especially this game, one of the hardest FPS games ever. So yeah, your mind can't take it. Your body can, cause you can still sit and play, but your mind needs a rest, not more work. I remember when I wanted to do the same thing, and in clutch situations I could get a headache cause it was intense, and I had to win it, but at the same time, I was hella tired. So don't do that. I know you think you're feeling okay, but trust me, your mind needs a rest, at least for 2 hours. After that, you can start playing games if you want to. Moving on to number 9, I want to mention not playing with plans or strategies. So I talked about playstyle, which is your plan and strategy and whether you should change it or not. But this is not having anything at all. Let's say you're on map canal, not a bad map, but you have no idea where you want to push, what operator you want to play, where do you want to open, or how do you want to get kills. So you're not sure what you want to do at all. Now you either get stuck outside of the map or you get in but you're lost. That leads to wasting time, making wrong decisions, and not predicting your enemies. Watch some videos on different strategies on different maps, or get into custom game, and think how would you like to play every map, so you can do it later in your rank games. This makes you way more consistent than before since you have everything ready for yourself and you don't have to come up with anything mid-game. And last reason you're inconsistent in Rainbow Six Siege is because you overthink too much, or you care too much about the game. Just chill out and play. A lot of you have 0 kills till round 3 and the game is not over, but you're stressing over the kills or rank. You gotta remember that you only needed 1 good round and you're back in business. You might get a 4K and clutch a round, and now you're a positive KD and you also win in the game. Giving up early is not the mentality you wanna have during your gaming sessions, since you always have the chance to clutch or get into overtime. Same goes for overthinking. It gets all of your focus and put it on only one thing. Why do I have 0 kills? Why am I inconsistent? Who are these guys am I playing against, and so on. You ask more questions instead of finding how you can improve your gameplay. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching everyone. Hope you found a reason and solution to being inconsistent in Rainbow Six Siege. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what other videos you want me to do next, and I see you all in the next one. Stay safe.